All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Take Your Shot Media Crew presents Double Dribble episode number 76. We're going to call it Super Sunday with a true patriot of basketball. If you know, you know. Look down there. You can see it. The dude's jacked out in red, white, and blue. Before we get down to our guest, I'm Double R Ricky Rodriguez, the host of Take Your Shot Media Crew. We have been around for about 5 years. Yesterday, we came back after a 4 year hiatus with the O'Bannon brothers. If you didn't get to see that, go back and watch that on YouTube, episode 75, Dunkers from the Desert. But that's not what it's about today. Today's Super Sunday with the Super Coach. I got my panel down. I got my partner, the Agent Drew. Agent Drew, what's up? Say what's up to the peeps.
What's up? Go Rams.
I knew that was coming. All right. And then we got the Stephen A. Smith of the group over here to the side of me. George Ochoa, say what's up to the peeps.
Yo, what's going on? What's happening?
All right, y'all. Super Sunday. We're a bunch of hoopers here, but hey, it's all about football today. But we are going to talk a lot of basketball. We're going to talk a little bit of life. I know for a fact this guy is going to have some amazing advice because he's one of the smartest, one of the best coaches in, I'm not even going to say the ABA, in basketball in general. So we're talking about a dude who not only is a dad, a girl dad on top of that, which is really cool. He is an athlete. He's a former ABA player, I believe he played in the Drew, the Mecca. He's coached in the Drew, the Mecca, the ABA. He brought together the Black Pearl Elite, which I really want to learn about. That's gonna be cool. He went to Cal Bakersfield. He also went to Cerritos, which is right by me. I live in Norwalk, so that's kind of cool. Played in Australia, mate. That's freaking awesome. I can't wait to hear about that. Two-time Drew Coach of the Year, coach who brought to an ABA team his first year with them to the freaking division championship. I'm talking about the one, the only, the Pats man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, head coach Lamar Gale. Get used to this today, guys, because he's in Pats mode right now. LG,
Yes,
welcome
He
to
sir. Yes,
flexing.
sir.
welcome to the
Yes, sir.
show.
Nice
Yes,
to meet
sir.
y'all, man. Nice to meet y'all,
Yeah,
man.
y'all don't even
Well,
know. Y'all don't even know. All right, let's just get it out of the way. LG, how long you been a Pats fan, bro?
man, since 1996, man, when we lost to the
Don't.
Packers and Brett
Oh
Favre.
man, Brett Favre. That's another one who would retire and come back and win. Except no, he was with
Drew
the Jets. He
Bledsoe
didn't do
years,
nothing with
huh?
the Jets. What was that?
The Drew Bledsoe years.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
the
Drew
Drew
Bledsoe.
Bledsoe
See,
years,
that's
man.
Die Hard right there. Yeah, Die Hard. What'd you think about? I know you watched it, 'cause I know you. The roast of Tom Brady a couple years ago. What'd you think about that? Because I know you don't
Oh,
like
that was
Brady.
hilarious. No, I love Brady. No, I love
Okay.
Brady. Brady, my favorite player
Oh,
until he
really? Okay.
just said that he ain't got no dog in his fight. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He got a
Y'all.
real dog in his fight.
Yep. And if you know LG, you know when it comes to dog fight, he's with the freaking hounds, man. He's leading the hounds. It's fate that you're leading the hounds. That's crazy.
That's so
But no,
ironic.
I love and that's the coach in you. Literally, we're 2 minutes into the show, and you already have that coach advice. If you lose, the fight, like you need to walk away. You're not. I don't want to say you're useless, but you're not
You're just not that same
100.
player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. So LG, I'm just gonna go into it, my brother. We're gonna ask you to give us just a little. I know you got so much that you've done, but just real quickly, maybe in like 5 minutes or less, if you can, a real quick background on Lamar Gill, the man, Lamar Gill, the parent, and maybe your path to where you are now in basketball. The floor is yours, sir.
Well, I'm Coach LG, aka Lamar Gill, aka Black Pearl. I started my basketball career at Long Beach, Jordan. End up going to Cerritos College, all-time leading scorer, rebounder, most points there, most wins, championship, state player of the year. Went to Cal State, transferred to University of Utah State, but I redshirted and transferred to Cal State Bakersfield. Ended up getting a Division II All-American, leading the conference in scoring and rebounding, and you know, finished my career with an injury, with a major injury, and uh, and then I've been in 10 countries, you
Oh
know,
wow.
and been in
That's
ten
one hell of a
countries,
resume.
and started coaching 2016. On my last year of playing was 2015. Really, 2016, I really wanted to start coaching, full time, and that's when I got in the Drew League. Somebody when one of the former coaches of mine Mark, he ended up asking me, did I want to coach? And I was like, yeah. So I started off playing and coaching. So I had the uniform on where I was playing and I was coaching at the
Nice.
same time. Then eventually, in the following year, I end up just all coaching and not playing.
Mhm.
So like that.
All right. All right. That's a good start. I love it. 10 countries. Holy crap, dude. I've only been to two. That's insane. And one of them was TJ, so that doesn't count. Oh my God. That's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
If you
11
know,
then.
you
absolutely.
know.
That's 11. That's 11 because I ain't
Okay.
count TJ.
Oh, I know. I bet you have. Oh man, I can't wait to hear where you. I can't wait to hear where you've been, man, because I love traveling myself. Okay, so before we jump into the basketball aspect, I mean, the boys talked about you yesterday, the O'Bannon boys, Cam and Khalil. They said you called them their little
Nephew.
nephews. I was literally going to that, the nephews. But that's a mentality that you take, and I see it every time I call your guys' game. You're teaching about basketball, but you also teach about life. So, but on the side, well, basketball's on the side, but when you're not on the court, you're a dad. How many kiddos do you have? And I believe you're a girl dad, correct?
Yeah, I got five, all daughters, you know what I
Oh
mean?
man.
So a lot going on in the house.
That's right. He can tell you a little bit about women, guys. That's what you need to do and what you shouldn't do, right? So,
Man,
does the queen keep them in order, or do you got to like step in here and there?
yeah, I step in here and there.
Okay.
She holds her own with them, but
Hmm.
eventually, you know, dad got to come through. Hey, okay, you know,
Yeah. Is it difficult though? I mean, I have a son, so is it more
nah,
difficult? No, like emotional wise, they say sometimes
that's
dads
about it.
try
That's
to be
about it.
softer. Yeah.
That's it.
So,
Because I got five, so my last three is in the house with me.
okay.
So and they all and two of them is the same sign, but they 5 years apart.
Okay.
So it's the middle one. She the one that starts it. So if she started, she gonna finish it. You feel me?
I'm
So
a middle child. That's why I'm clapping.
that's when I come in. I gotta come in. She the one. She be like, what did I do? I be like, girl, and she, you know, but that's the one. So, you know, there's different personalities, but they
Oh yeah.
all the same though. It's
Yeah.
all the same. But
Middle children, we're little smartasses. It is what it is. I apologize on behalf of all middle children in the world. So, okay, you got five girls. I should know the answer to this. Or have any of them followed in your footsteps in the basketball world? Are they all followed, or what are they doing? Do they do cheerleading? Like, I know you're on the sideline regardless
um
for them.
my oldest did. She went to college and she stopped playing in 2020, and she went to she go to university, not university, Riverside Community
RCC,
College.
RCC,
Oh,
Georgia, wasn't
RCC?
that's yours
Yeah.
area, right?
No,
So
I went to UCR.
Oh, okay.
she played once at the JUCO at Riverside, and then COVID hit. She stopped playing.
Okay.
And then my daughter in college right now, she played tennis.
Oh, cool.
She ran track. She did the push the thing
Oh, shock
and
put. Okay.
she did that.
Cool.
So she just did a lot of stuff. She tried basketball, but it wasn't with her. And then
Okay.
my third one, she plays volleyball. She was on the volleyball freshman team, so she should be on JV this year coming up as a sophomore.
Awesome.
And little Kobe, that's the one I just was talking about. She played basketball and she do theater.
Oh, cool. Cool. So you got
And
a
then the baby is she ready to do whatever. The other one.
to do whatever. I like that. You know what, LG, I love the fact that you allow them to do what they want. I try to take the same approach with my son. He does theater, he does high school swimming, but throughout his life, maybe he played sports for 2 years and he wasn't a sports guy, you know? And
Yeah,
you're letting them do what they're comfortable with because they're going to put their passion into it. So
yeah.
I
I try to get them, and they all tall. So I try to tell them like my freshman in high school, she tall, so that they be asking her, "Why you want to play
Of
basketball?"
course. I got you. My younger brother, from age 4, people were trying to recruit him to play football. But he's a big comedian and he wanted to do music and stuff like that. And now he teaches music. So you got to follow your passion, bro. It's just that simple. So speaking of following yourself, the mentality is very difficult to be a parent and an athlete. Did you had your kids while you were playing? Because you said 2016, right? So
Yeah,
being an athlete and a parent at the same time, that's very difficult. We talked with Cam O'Bannon, who's actually in our audience right now. Totally just called you out, Cam. New dad, 4-month-old baby girl. We told him, hey, you got to make sure you balance out your time with your daughter and on the court. Can you give him or any young athlete father or mother some advice?
me, I had my oldest when I was a junior in college. So I had just went away to Utah State. So, I had followed I was coming back and forth home. She was born in September. So by Christmas, you know, uh I was in Bakersfield. I
Okay.
transferred to Bakersfield because I wanted to be close to her, and I ended up taking her with me to college. And, I used to be in the dorms, going to practice, having her at the
In the stroller.
people watching her.
Okay. I was
I
gonna
used
ask
to
that.
everybody know me. I used to pull her in the walker. I used to tie two shoestrings together, and I used to pull her through the campus and walk her through the campus, pulling a shoestring in her walker. You know what I mean? They used to be like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh my God, you just,
She's
you
so
know,
cute. Oh my
hey,
God.
you know what I
Yes,
mean? Take
sir.
her to class, sit on her shoulder in class while I sit there, do my work.
Mm-hmm.
So she was there day one. So, and then with all of them, I was always there as basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I went overseas, it was 2013, and then I want to say that it was only three kids at the time.
Okay.
So, and yeah, it was tough, but I talked to them every day, called them, checked on them, made sure they was good.
Mm-hmm.
And,
No,
then I stopped playing at 16, so
mm-hmm.
like that.
But that's still like 3+ years without, leaving your kids for a long amount of time.
Yeah,
That's very difficult on the mental game for any athlete, female or male.
and internet wasn't even popping at that time, so
Mm-hmm.
you had to really like get it out the mud. It wasn't no video calls unless you had like Skype or something. I want to say back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
aim.
Oh God. AIM and Yahoo Messenger. MSN. Wow, we're aging ourselves again like we did yesterday with the Atari. How does the queen help you out? Is she supportive? Has she been
Supportive of
supportive?
everything.
Everything. Hmm.
Yeah, she been around since like when I was like '08.
Oh
So
wow.
she been there for a long time. So she got my back. Whatever I want to do, and
Hmm.
I mean,
That goes a long way. Even when you're younger, like you got to have that support. I mean, obviously, you need to talk to her when you can, be there with your hand, cuddle, hold, whatever when you can, go out when you can. But when it comes to business and they're supportive of you, it makes you more comfortable. It makes you like, okay, she's not gonna be pissed off at me when I come home. Like there's other relationships that are just totally the flip side. Wow, you're leaving us again. You're leaving me with the damn kids. Like, what the hell? And to have that
it's a crazy
support.
thing. They all mama's girls. So
Oh no. So that do they team up on you? All
no,
six of them? No. Okay, that's good though.
no, but they just mama's girls. So
Hmm.
they only want to go if it's somebody famous going to be there. You feel me? Oh, I go. You
So
know what
they're
I
at the
mean?
Drew, I'm assuming a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say I was just about to say
No.
that.
If it's
No?
somebody famous there, or if I'm in the
There's always
championship game,
somebody famous at the Drew.
not no more. It used to be.
Really?
It used to
Wow.
be. Now it's just
Okay.
like, it's just regular overseas and local
Okay.
cats, bringing their families. Hopefully this summer, people will come out, more NBA players will come out, but it's
Hmm.
not has been a lot of NBA players the last 2 years.
Oh
So,
wow, we're definitely
you
gonna have to
know,
talk about that when we talk about the Drew. All right,
Hmm.
awesome. Wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't know a lot of that stuff. Okay, Drew, I know we're talking about the Drew, but Drew, do you have any family related questions you want to ask LG?
Well, let's see. Well, five. That's a starting five right there.
Exactly.
No, that's a
oh
dream team.
God,
That's a team already.
they
Uh,
ready.
they
Yeah.
ready and start them already. But I mean, how about you yourself? Any brothers, sisters?
Oh man, I got 14 siblings.
14.
14.
Damn.
Or maybe more than that. Okay, so my mom and dad had me. I'm the oldest out of everybody.
Okay.
Okay, I
And my
can
mom
relate.
had 10 kids, including me,
Okay.
5 boys and 5 girls.
Wow.
And then my dad had 6 kids, 7 kids, including me.
Oh man.
That's almost 20
So
kids. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's like
That
a
that's more than a starting five. That's like the bench. That's everything.
that's a
Bench,
whole NBA
C
roster.
That's a
team.
roster.
That's
when
a
I
whole
was
NBA
young,
roster.
I used to tell people I didn't need a game. I got all them. Feel me? And then
I like
both
that.
sides of my family, both sides mess with each other. So, because my dad only had mom and dad had me. So my
Hmm.
dad's side didn't have to know my mom's side. But
Of course.
they used to come around because I'm the oldest. You feel
Of
me?
course.
So,
Yeah.
Hmm.
my gang, yeah, we was deep. I was deep,
No, and
super
that's
deep.
good. The O'Bannons said the same thing that they had a family that kind of didn't get along, but they still were there for them on both
Hmm
sides. So I respect that. I come from a split family as well, and so does Drew. So it's not easy, but if the family's willing to work with it, it goes a long way with the child.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Drew. I kind of cut you off, but if you have anything
No,
else.
the only other thing the second part of that question was gonna be literally, do any of them hoop? No,
No,
no.
I got one brother that's under me. He was an All American at Idaho State in like 2003. I
Okay.
want to say he
Mhm.
was at All American at Compton Community College, and then he went to Idaho State, and then he played in the Arena Football Canadian Football League.
Cool.
And
Okay.
that's the
The
only other
CFL.
athlete.
He just gave a shout out to the CFL. That's crazy. The Rock used
Yeah.
to be in the CFL. A lot of people don't know that. That's pretty awesome. All right, George, go for it. What you got? Family related. I know you're a big family man.
Yeah, I mean, what is it like growing up with those many siblings?
Well, we didn't have. I wasn't in the house with all of them, so I was only in the house with like maybe three of them. Yeah, three of them. So we only got to with all with my other ones. I only got with them on the weekends at grandma's house. Everybody meet up at grandma's house, on the weekends when the school is out. And so it was cracking because everybody was there. So other cousins was there. So it was always deep on the weekends at grandma's house back in the high school and elementary days.
That's good.
Okay.
I like that.
Grandma's house is always the best, isn't it? Like seriously.
Home cooking,
Yeah.
watching TV.
Yeah.
Piled up
My,
watching wrestling. All the boys
Yeah,
Yeah,
watching
watch the
wrestling.
sports.
It's
WCW,
WCW, WWE.
WWE.
My grandma, God rest her soul.
You
I
know,
randomly watching I think it was a Shotgun Saturday Night back in the day. There we go, aging ourselves again. And the British Bulldog came out and she lost her shit. She's like, "Oh my God, he's so gorgeous," because he was so clean cut after he cut the dreads and stuff. And she's like, "He's so beautiful. Oh my God." She's like this little Puerto Rican woman. Oh, I still remember that. I'm 41. And I still remember that. That and watching game shows. So, grandmas, they have a power over people. They just do. We love grandmas. Shout out to our grandmas. Um,
long live my grandma.
yeah, exactly. Mine too. Um,
Mine
I
too.
I bet your barbecues were something. Your family
Oh
barbecues.
man.
Let me know a little something about the Gale family barbecues.
Hey man, my family deep, and so that's why I'm saying like on different sides, both sides was deep. So I used it's just lovely. Now it's just about 5 or 6 people show up now here and there.
Hmm.
Everybody got their own thing now, so you barely can get somebody. Only way you see people is at a funeral.
Yeah,
Mm.
and that's sad.
Unfortunately.
And you know what? He just said that, and that's what it is. It's weddings or funerals, and even on weddings, it doesn't usually happen. It's usually funerals.
Yeah.
It's sad that the world's come to that. You got to be with families more. Let's make some spring barbecues, summer barbecues, and you got to do
When
stuff in the
that older
winter.
generation leaving now,
Yep.
we getting up there. So that older generation who kept everything together, they're gone.
Hmm.
So now it's on the next people to keep it going. But
Next man up.
It's true.
Yeah.
100 right now. George, do you have anything else family related before we move on to college?
Yeah. Since you have like a lot of people in your family, so how often you guys do these barbecues? Like, I know you guys do them like probably like every holiday season.
that's
Like,
it.
that's it.
That's it. Or somebody's birthday, maybe if they having a birthday party at a park or something.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But majority is just like Labor Days, holiday, 4th of July's.
Mm,
Hmm.
That's really it, because Thanksgiving is not barbecue, so
that's
it's
true.
Thanksgiving food and
It's
Christmas
Thanksgiving
you
food,
get
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That's not barbecue, so it's really only like a 4th of July or somebody having a birthday party in the
Hmm.
spring or something at a park
Hmm.
and like that. But when they get together though, it's always deep though. I can't even front like it's still deep once everybody do show up though.
Hmm.
Oh,
No, and that's
Hmm.
good. You know that they're going to be there. So, all right. Well, I'm not surprised on any of that from for your family side, just by the vibe that you always get. You're always teaching. You always want to make people better. And now I see why. Because you always had to be the leader, man. You were the oldest. You were the Mario of the Mario and Luigi Mario Brothers game. Like you. Well, last question. What was it like fighting over the T with the TV? You had that many kids, bro.
I wasn't in the house. I was a hooper,
You were
so
already
I
going.
was
All
at the
right.
park. I was at the parks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Trying to get good. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I really wasn't watching TV unless I was at somebody else's house. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
Gotcha. All right, cool. Speaking of being at somebody else's house, you went to college for a little bit at Cerritos College. That's literally 5 minutes from where I live. How long were you at Cerritos? And then you said you transferred. What caused you to transfer?
Uh, I was at Cerritos for 2 years. We won the last state championships in
Cool.
1999. In 1999, I'm the all-time leading scorer, rebounder, single season leading rebounder, wins. Um, yeah, I'm a legend.
Oh, we already know that. That's a given. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I hope they retire your jersey, bro.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Did they retire your jersey?
Nah,
We need to
man.
make a call.
Oh
I'm
man, they
gonna have to go
have
drive
to.
down there this week and make
Listen,
something.
26
With all the
years.
accolades.
26 years. Well, what they said is that they don't retire jerseys no more.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's true.
But they
Most
trying to get me
JUCOs
into
though.
the Hall of the National
The
JUCO Hall
JUCO.
of Fame.
Okay. Well, that's
But I
even
should have
better.
been did that. Like my records ain't nobody
Uh-huh.
ever gonna break nothing up there.
Yeah.
It's been
Okay.
26 years.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So
Yeah. So 2 years
yeah,
at the JUCO, that makes sense. And then you said you went to Utah State and then Bakersfield. So
yeah,
Utah, man, that I've heard things about Utah. What was it like over there?
it was
From
lovely, man. Cold,
really
snow.
okay.
I was in Logan. I was in Logan, Utah, and it was different, but I adjusted. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only regret I would have, is not staying there.
Really?
Like,
Why
yeah.
is that? If you don't mind me
I was
asking.
moving too fast. I was moving too fast. You
Okay.
know, I wanted to, I was so good in my mind. I was so good
Mm-hmm.
that I felt wherever I go,
You were gonna kill it.
they were gonna come watch me. So if I was to go to Division 3, no matter where I go, they was gonna hear my name and come. So,
Uh-huh.
I was so just ready to play. I didn't want to sit down. So I
Mm-hmm.
left.
Oh,
And that's when I transferred to Bakersfield,
oh,
Christmas night, 2000.
okay. So let's go into Bakersfield. I lived in Fresno for a year and that's all I'm gonna say. What was it like living in Bakersfield? And was it, I know going from Utah to Bakersfield, that's a change in a vibe for sure.
Yeah, that was different too, and I'm glad I did, but then I'm glad I didn't. But basically, me going there, I had enough units to play at a Division 2 right away,
Mm-hmm.
and I was short a unit or two to play at a Division 1.
Oh, okay.
So once the season started and teams seen that I wasn't on the roster,
Mm-hmm.
they started calling our coach. And the
Okay.
coach called me to the office and was like, you know, about
Mm-hmm.
7 Division 2 schools called. I know you want to play. I know you've been going home to see your daughter, your newborn. So what you want to do? And then he told me the schools, and then I thought about it and got, people
Mm-hmm.
perspective, and I left.
Yeah, I mean, and Bakersfield honestly is not that far away. It's about 2 hours from here.
You
From where you
know,
are, about three
yeah.
hours. Yeah,
I
yeah.
said I'm gonna go to Bakersfield but I really went there because I knew, in that earlier that year I went on an unofficial visit with one of
Okay.
my teammates from Cerritos.
Okay.
He went out there and he wanted me to go with him to go because they was gonna be hooping and stuff. So he like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'll go out there, I ain't tripping. Because I
Mm-hmm.
was going deep Division 1, but
Mm-hmm.
I always kept my option open because I know about me. So I know I go to Division 2. I don't care, if the right one come calling. And so
Of course.
me going out there with him made the decision. So when they called me, I was like, oh yeah, I'll go to Bakersfield because I already know all the players there. I seen them. I know who they
Mm-hmm.
got. I played against them. So cool. And then Christmas night 2000 was my first
Nice.
practice.
Okay. Merry Christmas to you, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That's cool. Yeah, Bakersfield, it's a different vibe over there. Definitely a different vibe. Drew, do you have anything college related you want to ask before we jump into overseas?
Well, yeah, it's just nuts that, he has all those records at a JUCO level but unfortunately, like me doing stats for a lot of these JUCO systems in the last 5, 6 years, I've been with these JUCOs. Yeah, they don't retire numbers. It's very rare that they
That's
do.
crazy.
I
But
know.
shout out to that. Looking back at your profile, how many points you averaged there back at Cerritos, it's like unreal that your numbers you're not retired. It's what over almost 1,500 points, almost
Yeah.
800 rebounds. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yo, man,
And
that's
then
GOAT
and,
status
and then
right
I even
there.
see he's
Yep.
from Long Beach City, LBC.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
man.
Oh,
North
Drew did his
huge.
side, man.
homework.
Long Beach, Jordan. Long Beach, Jordan,
That's
baby.
right.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, I love being around Long Beach. There's so much to do over there. If you go at the Pike area, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
From
build
Long
that
I'm
That's
up,
Long
where,
Beach
man.
born too. I'm
there
Long
you
Beach
go.
born, so come
Yep.
on, man.
They
Goats,
build that
goats
up.
stay around goats, bro. That's what it is. That's what it
Exactly.
is.
Yeah.
So
They build that up. They build
Yeah,
that
they
up
did.
now.
My son lives across from the aquarium when he's with his mom. He's literally across the street and they're at the aquarium. Yeah, so they're by the
but
pike.
going back to like college related stuff, it's shout out to you, LG over there.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
You did your thing.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
real quick before we go to George, I know going to college athletes usually focus strictly on the sport, and a lot of colleges only want the athlete to focus strictly on the sport. They're like, whatever, just take whatever classes you have to take. Was that the case with you, or did you have a specific major that you were looking into?
When I first got there, I was strictly like, I just want to hoop,
Mm-hmm.
like type stuff. But then towards the end of that junior year, when I seen what I could do,
Mm-hmm.
I went and started trying to get in my stuff. So to get a degree, and then my degree was in sports management.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
and
Okay.
and then kinesiology
Oh,
to be
wow.
a coach. So that was my under major. So
Okay. That's no
I
joke.
started working on that at the end of my junior year. So going into my senior year, that's when I started taking all the classes that I needed.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, kinesiology is no joke, man. That's a hard class right there. Hard
man,
major in general. So shout out to you.
tell me
George,
about it. That's why I changed.
seriously, a lot has changed. Yeah. George, anything college related?
Yeah, so LG, so since you played a lot of basketball, was there any welcoming moments that you had in your basketball career?
You talking
Well,
college?
Like for college, yeah.
for college, um, my welcoming moment was probably my first 5 games at Cerritos. I came off the bench
Hmm.
and I was the leading scorer. And and I'm sitting
Nice.
there like, why am I still coming off the bench?
Yeah, right.
And we
Yeah.
was like 2-3. I want to say we was 2-3 at the time. And I'm
Okay.
like, why am I coming off the bench? You know what I mean? And that was my welcoming moment, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because it humbled me because it didn't matter what I did, what you was doing. If the coach didn't think that you was doing good, you wasn't gonna start. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Hmm.
And so that was my welcoming moment. And after that, I never came off the bench again.
See, and there you go. That's the eye opener,
Yeah.
like we talked about
Hmm.
earlier. If you're not going to put in the hustle, put in the heart,
Hmm.
coach ain't going to see it. So, and I don't even have to ask if you put in the heart or the hustle because I know you better than that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so from college, LG, did you then go overseas, or is that when you started to hit the Drew scene, the
Uh,
Mecca scene?
so my senior year, I tore my ACL and I blew my
It's
whole
tough.
knee out,
Oh
blew my
wow.
whole knee out. And so I didn't fit. I only played 12 games my senior year, and then finished that season out and went back home. And I was trying out. I got cleared. I was to play in July, but my knee was still like I didn't feel strong, so I set out that summer, set out the whole 2003 year
Mm-hmm.
just to get it was just like that was the first injury I ever had besides being
Oh
shot. And
wow.
so,
Okay.
so yeah, I was scared, and I did it on a move that I was like put in my arsenal. So I had to take that
Oh.
move out. I never did that move again,
Okay.
ever.
So you kind of
Since
just answered my next question. I was gonna say, what is the mentality like coming back from a big major injury like that, especially in basketball with a leg injury? What advice would you give to someone coming back from an injury like that?
man, keep grinding. I got clear. I did it in January, right? I did it January 5th, 2002. I told my teammates I will be playing in the playoffs in March, and everybody laughed at me. By the playoffs, the first game of the regional playoff, we played in San Bernardino against um Humble.
Okay.
On our way to Humble, we stopped off at Glendale College to practice. So while
Mm.
everybody was practicing down there, I was with the trainer down here. And I told everybody, I said, come here, come here. I said, remember I told y'all I'll be ready to play? And I went down there and dunked. Boom. They was like,
Nice.
and then the coach was like, you still not playing. You're not ready.
You're not insured, bro. Sorry.
I'm like, what? I just dunked. What you mean? Like, it was like,
Wow.
no. So
Damn.
the doctors came to the gym, to the hotel, and it was like, we just don't want to be liable for if
That's
something happens to
exactly
you.
what it is every
So,
time.
Mm.
Every time that's what it is. It's all
but
liability.
I believe I was healthy enough to play. And
Okay.
so, I just was working hard, you know what I mean? Like when I got shot, they told me, the doctor told me it was my senior year in July after my 17th birthday. He told me that I'll probably play in February.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that's how bad it was.
Mm.
But I told him I'll be playing by December 2nd.
Ooh,
December
speaking that into
2nd
existence.
was our
Grind.
first game of the
Oh,
season, my first of my senior year varsity. So I had played varsity that prior year, but I only played it in the playoffs. So I got moved up in the playoffs.
mm-hmm.
So that whole summer going into my senior year, I was doing good until I got shot. You feel me? So I'm like, the doctor told me you won't play till February. I played the first game of the season.
There you go.
Mm.
Like you
Played the
said,
first game of the season.
George just said, speak it into existence, you know?
I worked hard in the pool. So coming back from the ACL injury, I knew that if I could come back from that injury, the ACL was gonna be easy. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't no bone. Like the bone, the doctor told me with the gunshot, my leg can break like a pencil.
Oh wow.
So that stuck with me. So being an ACL, oh, that's easy. You can't break nothing. You can only tear something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was difficult, but I got through it.
That's wild. That's wild. So, okay. So coming from the mentality of, okay, you know what, screw this. It hurts like hell, but I'm gonna grind through it so I can get back on the freaking court. Um, were you with the Queen at the time by any chance?
No,
And okay, so you
no,
weren't with her at that time. Were you with anybody and were they supportive of you coming back from the injury? If not, what about like a
nah.
family member like mom or
Everybody.
dad or whatever?
Nah, I was grown at that time, so
Okay.
you know what I mean. Fresh out of college, and I just grinded, and you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Worked out. That's why I took an extra year off because I could have came back in '03, but
Uh-huh.
but when I did come back in '03, I ended up breaking my wrist.
Oh my God.
So
There's the Anthony Davis thing
so
going on. Come on,
basically,
LG.
it was just '03 was 2003 was a wash. It was just like
Mm-hmm.
get healthy. So when I came back in 2004, it was the summer of 2004, and I looked new,
Mm-hmm.
different. added a more because now I was like a center. Before then, I was like a power forward center.
Mm-hmm.
So now when I come back, I'm like a 2, 3,
Okay.
4. You know
All
what I
right.
mean? So I was playing the post my whole life in college. So now in 2004, 2 years out of college, I changed to the Kobe. Now I'm Kobe Bryant, little
I
bro.
see.
You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
now I changed the whole. Now I changed my whole game. Now I'm doing all guard stuff, but I kept the post mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
I never went away from what I always worked on, and that was
Mm-hmm.
the post. So
Mm-hmm.
anybody anybody can get posted up. I
That
don't care
ain't
who you are, how
100.
tall you are. You feel me?
Dang.
Yep.
That was my mentality. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got that dog mentality. I'm telling you, it's a fate that you're with the Hounds. It's dog mentality. So from there, the injury's done. You're done with college. Did we go overseas after that, or did you do something before
Yes,
you went overseas? You went
yes.
overseas.
That's
Okay.
I went overseas from the Drew basically.
So you went from
From
Drew.
the Drew, it was the Drew in the Summer Pro League.
Okay.
The NBA Summer Pro League used to be in Long Beach Pyramid
Okay.
before they moved to
Oh, I've
Vegas.
been there. I've been there.
Okay.
So before they moved to Vegas, they used to be at the Long Beach Pyramid. So that summer, I was playing at the Drew League and at the Pyramid. So I was going either from the Pyramid to the Drew League or from the Drew League to the Pyramid.
Okay.
And eventually, me playing that summer, I got a deal to go to Austria. Got my first deal to go to
Austria.
Austria in 2004.
This is Austria, right?
Austria,
Austria. Okay.
Austria, and it was in Innsbruck. So it's right under Germany,
Oh, wow.
right under
Okay.
Germany. And then that was my first day overseas in Innsbruck. And then my coach ended up being one of my friends that played at Cerritos. He
Oh,
ended up
wow.
getting his first college overseas job, and he brought me in. And, yeah,
That's a
and
small world, man.
that's where the name Black Pearl came from, Austria.
Go, awesome. See,
Oh,
learned
okay.
something new. And okay, so why did the name come from there? Is that something specific to Austria, or was that a nickname of
You
some
know,
sort?
so the owner of the team, I guess it was like his third year owning the team at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was a star player and the coach was there. So he asked us to come eat at his house.
Okay.
So we go to his house and we eating and we talking at the table and he was like, "You're like a black pearl."
Okay. Hey, that sticks, bro. It's the,
So me, what I mean, I'm like a black pearl. So I'm like, what? So, I know pearls are white, you know what I'm saying? Because, pearls are white. So I'm like,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
what, like, why? You know what I mean? So I'm like, and then in my head, I'm thinking some racist stuff. So I'm like, black pearl, like, hey, hold on, you got to tell me why you think that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So he like, man, it's like your game is so beautiful, and a pearl is beautiful, and it's just
Okay.
like you just go out there and you just dunk the ball so hard. I was like, oh, I'm keeping that name.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's funny about
So
nicknames. You never know who's going to give them to you or how you're going to get them. Stone Cold Steve Austin, WWE Hall of Famer. He got his nickname from his wife because he was drinking, I think, coffee in the morning or something. And she's like, "Oh, you got to get your drink before it gets stone cold." And then like that was it. And then what, 20, 30 years later, here we are, like you never know what nickname. I got this nickname in middle school, and I can't get rid of it. And George, we know why he's the goal baller because he literally does basketball everywhere he goes. So, okay, I never knew. I mean, I've known about the Black Pearl Elite for years now, and I'm like, where the hell did this name come from? What does it mean? What's the
so
lineage?
that's what it
That's
means.
cool.
That's what
Hmm.
it means. So
That
what
was actually
happened
gonna be my
was,
next question.
That's so cool.
so everybody was calling me LG. That's what my nickname, LG. Everybody called me Lamar or LG. So when I came home that summer, '05, now it's the summer '05 because I went overseas for a year. So when I
Okay.
got back, it was an announcer, a worldwide announcer at the Drew League named George.
Huh. Okay.
So I tell George, I need you to I need you to call me this nickname. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He like if you play how you played last year, I'll call you whatever you need to be called, want to be called. I'm
Nice
like,
motivation.
Joe. He like, what's the name? I'm like, Black Pearl. He like, ooh, that's hard. I'm like, yeah, I know, huh? He
That's
like,
tough.
so he like, okay. So I basically that season I did what I did in 2000, the year summer prior.
Hmm.
So and then he just started calling me Black Pearl, Black, and then
Nice.
it been stuck. You know what I'm saying? It was stuck. It was stuck. So
Cool.
when it came time to me to pick a team name when I started coaching, the my guy who sponsored the team for me, he asked me did I want to name anything, and I was like, nah, I was gonna name it something North Side, North Star,
Uh-huh.
Long Beach, something I don't know, and then I thought about it like Black Pearl, but I need a third initial,
Yeah.
so I'm like, well, I was an elite player. I
Hmm.
would want to coach elite players.
Hmm.
So I put Black Pearl Elite. And
There it
then that's how
is.
EPE.
2018
I love it.
EPE
There it is. And it's stuck for how many years now has it been, LG? 10
since
years
18,
plus?
2018,
Okay.
2018.
Almost 10 years. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's freaking cool. So, as a player in the Drew, I'll just go real quick because I really want to go, cover your coaching in the Drew more. But as a player at the Drew, did you face off against anybody that really stood out to you?
Oh man, I played against all the NBA players, man. Played against Trevor Ariza in the championship, lost to him. Played against Nick Young, Baron Davis, played with Kenny Bruner, played against James Harden, played against Ron Artest,
Wow.
Paul George. Man, anybody that came through LA, man, from the summer of 2004 to the summer of 2016, I played against anybody that came through. You know what I mean? So, one year, the rapper of the game when the NBA had the lockout, he started bringing the NBA players up there.
I
Okay.
remember
And
that.
that's when
I
and
do remember
that's
that
when
too.
all the NBA players came. That's when LeBron came that summer. LeBron came.
Hmm.
Then
Yep.
they made a special game for Kobe because Kobe see LeBron come and play. So Kobe wanted to come play a game. So they just
Hmm.
called everybody on a random Monday.
Oh,
It was
wow.
like, can y'all get down here? We got something going on. No, I can't. I'm thinking it's some bullshit.
It's
No,
so
I
random.
can't.
Yeah. You're like, Kobe's going to be
I'm
here. All right,
like,
shit, I'm there.
no,
Yeah.
that's what they didn't say though. You feel
Oh,
me? They
well,
just
that's
said,
their
"Can you get
fail.
down here?" No, they like, "Can you?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm in Riverside. No, I'm at, you know what I mean? I'm not
Hmm.
gonna just come random down there. You gotta tell me
Yeah.
why." And I
Yeah.
seen it on the internet. I was sick,
Oh,
like,
man. I would have been so
Damn.
pissed.
oh, I was sick. And then LeBron came, and we just had played the game. So they were saying he was coming to play for art from with us on our team 'cause I was playing at the time. But he went and played with Casper in the Cheaters,
Okay.
and he shut the gym down.
Oh, man.
Hmm.
I would have
Wow.
been so freaking pissed. That's all I
Same.
gotta say. George, do you have anything Drew League player related for LG?
Well, he pretty much answered my question
Okay.
on like what BPE stand for, so Black Pro Elite.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome, man. I just want to say, like, bro, like, it is dope to like play against like the NBA players, current or past or prime NBA players. So I like to give a shout out to you because that's gonna like level your game even more playing against
Yeah,
those dudes. So I just
that was
wanted to
my
say that.
NBA. That was my NBA.
Exactly.
Every
Yeah.
summer that I looked to, you know what I mean, to go at anybody that came, I was loving it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? And
Abs-
that was my NBA. So I feel if I can go against you here, you know what I mean, can't nobody see me overseas. Dude. That's how I
Damn right.
looked at it.
Damn right.
For sure. And then you just looked at it as if like, okay, that's another player. I want to go right at them. Like even though like they're current NBA players. So that's what I
Going right
respect.
at them,
Hell
right at them.
yeah. That dog
You gotta
mentality.
respect it and check it. You gotta respect it and check it, man.
Yeah,
Respect
for
it and
sure.
check it. I like that. Drew, do you got anything Drew League player related for LG?
Yeah, obviously he said he played against a lot of them. Who was your who was your favorite to go against in the Drew? And was there one that you like just tore it up against?
NBA
Oh,
or
NBA
whoa.
player.
regular? NBA or regular?
Well, while you're in the Drew, and an NBA player.
An NBA player, probably Nick Young.
I could see that.
When he
I
first
could see you
came
taking
in,
Nick Young. I
I
could
guess
totally see that.
I could feel
when
the
he first
trash
came,
talking now. I
when
could
he
feel the
got, he
trash
was a
talking.
freshman. I want to say, yeah, he was a freshman at USC. He just had got drafted, and he played his first year, and he came in there, and he was hitting like 60, 50s. I was like, oh my God. Like, so and we
Mhm.
had to play him, you know what I'm saying? And I was probably 3, 4 years out of 4 years out of college at that time. And you know what I mean? I had about 45, he had about 40. You know what I mean? It was he was the one. You know what I mean? Then my first one I really played against was Trevor. He had just got finished his first year with the Knicks, a rookie year with the Knicks, and he ended up beating us in the Drew League championship.
Oh wow.
Crazy,
So
crazy, crazy.
Nice.
LA native Trevor Ariza.
That's right. I could definitely see you taking Nick Young, though. I really can.
I would love
Yeah.
to see that.
Even
That would
today,
be
like I
must
could
see
see that.
TV.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you've been a player. You were a player at the Drew. And when we talked to the O'Bannons yesterday, they did the Mecca as well. Did you play in the Mecca also as well? And if
nah,
so,
Mecca just came around when I was start
okay.
coaching.
See, I did
The
not know
Mecca
that.
on it.
Okay.
Mecca just been around 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
Coolio. We'll jump in really quick to your ABA playing career. You also were an ABA superstar. Who'd you play for? Which place did you like the best? And what advice can you give to some upcoming ABA players?
ABA players. I started ABA probably '06. I got drafted by a team called uh Inglewood Cobras.
Oh, okay.
And they was coached by ex NBA and Michigan University player Sean Higgins.
Okay.
And I was on that team, and we were stacked loaded with players and from out of state, and so it didn't work out on that team. So one of my boys that I used to know from high school ended up having a team called the Maywood Buzz,
Okay.
and I ended up going over there, and that's where all the work came.
Yes,
Feel me?
sir.
First game over there, I had like 50.
Nice. Like get out my house, yo.
50.
Get out my house.
You
Seriously.
feel me? It's an article he put on there. He was like, it was right before Christmas. He was like, I asked for a Christmas gift because they was like on a 7 game losing streak. He was like, I asked for a Christmas gift and Santa gave me LG.
I don't know if you're gonna fit in a stocking though, LG, but that's pretty awesome.
You know. And so from there,
Hell yeah.
I just played, to go overseas. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
I played to because I knew that he was putting stats on the line.
Mm-hmm.
He was putting articles on the line, so people would go and watch and look at them and call him, and so no, the ABA is basically the same it is today. You know what I mean? Out here in California and other states, it's different because they
Yeah.
they support their
Yep.
local team. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
Community get behind him, and so in California, you got so much going on. You got
Yeah.
colleges, you got pros, so it's like if you don't have the community, you're not gonna have a good team. You're gonna have a here and there team. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
basically been since '06 to 2026.
No,
Yep.
absolutely.
No,
Again, you guys go,
you
go
do
ahead.
notice that like more of the teams on the East Coast, the Midwest, and right in the Central, they more hype it over there. Just the fact
Mm-hmm.
is, it gets more television time, it gets radio time,
Mm-hmm.
just due to the fact that some of those towns that it happens in are very small,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's a lot more community and family and to gathering,
Mm-hmm.
whereas
like
compared to
like
California, we're spread out.
we stuck around Cal State San Bernardino, San Bernardino Valley, UC Riverside,
Oh, that's my
Riverside,
school.
Riverside City College, and then you got then you got the Lakers, you got the Clippers.
Yep.
So who is going to come watch the ABA?
Yeah.
It's true
Hmm.
though,
Only your
unfortunately.
family. Only your family. And so if your family don't think that you good enough to play, they're not going to come watch you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because if my
Mm-hmm.
family say that if I say that I'm playing, they're gonna come. If I'm 45, 46, 47,
Yeah.
they still gonna come because guess oh my cousin playing. Oh, I gotta go see my cousin, see if he still got it. Anything gonna come just to see
Yeah.
if I still got it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
that's the thing. People, and it's the same way it's been since '06.
And it's sad, I mean, like the Hounds are amazing, the Legends are good, you got the Suns, you got the Mob, like, and you just got to get those bigger crowds somehow, some way, especially with social media these days. There's ways to do it. But like you just said, we got the Clippers, we got the Lakers, we got all kinds of stuff going on. The San
Yep.
Diego Clippers now are down, the G League team down there. Like
Hmm.
it's hard,
Well,
man. So
You got
sometimes
the
it's
it's,
Rams and you
grinding.
got the Chargers.
Rams,
but
Chargers.
sometimes Ricky, I think that's just, I'm gonna say some of these ABA owners, they have turmoil between each other
Yeah,
instead of being a brotherhood like we right
Hmm.
here. We
Yeah.
here having a show that's been hiatus for the last 4 or 5 years, but we're still a brotherhood. Yeah, you guys
Hmm.
have been with the Sea Turtles, you've been with the Hounds, you've been with other teams, and I've been a Chula Vista Sun, and now I'm with the Legends. But it's still a brotherhood. We
Hmm.
don't we don't
yeah.
we don't let our team's history dictate how we feel towards each
Absolutely.
other.
No,
Yet some
absolutely.
of these owners do. I'm going to
Yep.
call them out. Eric Brown. I'm going to call out a couple people that are like that. The mob
Yeah,
owner, they're all about themselves. Whereas
Yeah.
it should be a brotherhood. This is a brotherhood. At the end of the game, we're all in it because we all like to ball or we've all hoop. We all
Hmm.
have that desire that we bring it. It's a game. At the end of the day, it's 48 minutes of a game. Don't let
And it's
48 minutes
competition.
don't let 48 minutes dictate 24 hours.
Right.
That's all I
No.
say.
No, it's true. And then everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You're entitled to yours, George, you're entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine, and LG's entitled to his. But it is true. There's a lot of teams out there where, we had beef with, no, I'm just gonna put it out there. I had beef with the Legends last year, and here we are with them. You never know what's gonna happen,
Oh
where you're
yeah,
gonna
during
go,
that
who
last
you're gonna
one.
be with. And you know what? I'm really good friends with Dom now, and I'm good friends with Guy Levy. And the world works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. That's all I
it
gotta
do.
say.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Let's see. Okay, so we're on ABA player. Um, okay, so let's go ahead. We're about 30 more minutes left. If you're okay with that, LG, we're gonna try to get into the segments and we'll get you out to your Super Bowl party. Again, you guys are watching Take Your Shot Media Crew presents Double Dribble. This is episode 76, Super Sunday with the true patriot of the basketball world, as you can see, rocking the red, white, and blue. Um, with Lamar Gill, aka LG, aka the Black Pearl. And I'm not talking about the pirate movie. All right. So let's get into your coaching because that's what a lot of us know you as. When I found out who you were, I was at a Drew League event, and that's where I know you from. What got you into coaching? Who was your inspiration to get into coaching?
Man, my inspiration was my high school coach. Rest in peace, Coach Ron Massey. You know what I mean? He was around me since I was 14, and he passed away in 2014. And so just how he treated all of us, how he treated players that came back to the school when they graduated, you know what I mean? Like it was just like, oh, that's what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like, because I always wondered if I knew basketball wasn't for life. You know what I'm saying? You get old, injuries happen. So I had something to go to. So I always wanted to be around basketball. I knew that if I stopped playing, I want to be around it somehow. So I got to
Mm-hmm.
start, coaching. You know what I mean? And then when I played, I was like a coach on the floor. You know what I mean? Like I could tell you what they doing. I love to watch film as a player. I could tell you what this dude like to do
Mm-hmm.
on in the game and all that. Like I would tell my teammate what his man was going to do before the man does it, because I'm watching the film. You know what I mean? So that got me into coaching, and so you know, the 2 years that I took off, when I before I went overseas, I
Mm-hmm.
was coaching.
Oh,
So he
cool.
asked, he told me, my coach asked me, did I want to come coach? Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? So I went back to Jordan 2002. I mean,
Mhm.
2002, 2003. And then I coached sophomore team. I
Oh, that's
coached the
cool.
sophomore team. And
That,
then
that
that's when I was like, yeah, I can
that's a
do it.
And that's a good way to start, start at the lower levels and then work your way up. I think that's pretty awesome. So I've seen a quote, I think it's on your Instagram, and this totally is you. You put, never let a win get to your head and a loss get to your heart. It's all a part of the game. Stick to the MFN plan. Stay focused. And dude, that's you in a nutshell as a coach. You care about your players and as people. And I think that message could be for basketball and life. How do you feel about that?
I seen that and it just resonated with me. So you know what I'm saying? It's like I love to win, but we gonna lose. But you got to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, okay, so you coached the high school team. Did you go straight into coaching Drew after that, or did you coach in the ABA for a little bit? Where we go from there?
So '09, I end up getting hurt. So I end up sitting out 2009. I end up helping one of my friends at La Sierra University.
Oh, cool.
I end up going there for a season, helping them, and then I end up getting healthy and I end up going back playing in the ABA up north. And
Okay.
so when it was time to retire, 2016, I coached the Rainmakers. Coached the Rainmakers in from Riverside ABA team,
Okay.
and then and that's how Nova Star started. Nova Star
Really?
started
Cool.
because I called him to come because I didn't want to coach. I just wanted to play. So I told Al to come coach the team, and then Al ended up next thing you know, the following year
So it's your fault he won't
cr
leave. I'm just
created
kidding.
Nova Stars. He created Nova Stars because Nova Stars was already a Drew League
hmm
team.
Oh, really?
Nova Stars was a Drew League team. They
Cool.
beat us in the championship 2005.
Okay.
So he was already in the Drew League. So when I told him to come coach that team, the team dismantled the following year, but he already was in there. So then from that since then he been Nova Stars in the ABA.
Yep.
That's how you know what I mean. So
And now he the unk and he running things. So okay.
yes,
So it's
sir.
your fault. Now we know who to blame. I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. So and then so you got to coach La Sierra. So you've done college, you've done high school, and now you're going to coach the Drew. When you go into
Yeah.
Drew, okay, so you've done the Drew first. First question I have is what was the culture shock going from being a player at the Drew to being a coach at the Drew? And how did you approach it?
Mm. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing because I already coached before. So and now the only thing was coaching my friends.
Okay.
So coaching people that I played with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now, because they trying to tell me, you know, I'm the coach, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then at that time in the beginning, I still was playing. So I was like, oh, you can't do it? Well, hold on. I'll go in there and do it and show you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was standing on the sideline with a uniform on coaching, and then I would sub myself in the game, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
to play. So eventually, I just stopped playing and I just strictly focused on coaching.
Okay. And I think you did a pretty good job, LG. Two-time Drew League Coach of the Year. Again,
Yeah,
should be in the Drew League Hall
yeah.
of Fame, but that's just what I
Oh
say.
no, I'm in there. I'm in
Oh,
there.
you are? Okay. See, you're in
Yeah,
there, but not the call. We got to talk to Cerritos. You and I need to take a trip to Cerritos. All
yeah.
right.
I'm on the top 40, top 50,
Hell
top
yeah.
75
Hell yeah. That's awesome. My last question, Drew League related, is did you ever coach any NBA players and how'd you approach that?
NBA players. Um, my first NBA player I coached, his name was James Ennis.
Okay. I think I know who that is. Okay.
He went to Long Beach State and ended up playing like 4 or 5 years in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Then my coach Trey Young, one game.
Okay.
Coach Trey Young, and the one I coached the most was Quinn Jackson. He
Okay.
plays right now for the Indiana
I
Pacers
know who
in
Q
his
Jackson
third
is.
year.
Yep.
And then I coached Montrezl Harrell
Oh
a
yeah.
couple summers ago.
Yeah, I think I was me and Gilbert and George went that day when me and Gilbert went that day when Trez was there. Okay. Awesome.
And I coached
So,
a lot of overseas players.
okay, so is that a different approach though? Like you're coming from these guys that guys you've seen in the Drew League for a while, guys you've seen in college, and then you got this NBA superstar that comes down like a Trez, like a Q Jackson, like a Trey Young. do you give them a different approach, or it's like, hey, you're gonna listen to me just like these other guys?
It's a different approach. It's a different approach, they only gonna come play with me if if they see that I know what I'm talking about.
Of course.
So if they see the only reason they came is because they like my style. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
And that's respect.
I never had a problem with that. I get him what you see out there. Like I do everything. If you see
Hmm.
something, let me know because I was a player.
Hmm.
And I can go to my coach and tell him this is what I see out there because he know my IQ, you know what I'm saying? So it's different, when you got them and then when you got just regular overseas players, because they in the NBA, so you're gonna listen to them, you know what
Oh,
I
I love
mean?
it.
To a
Respect.
certain extent. To a certain extent, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like
Absolutely.
it was one particular instance I had got Trez the first year and one of the players shot a bad shot.
Okay.
And he was like, it was a good shot. But I'm like, no, it's a bad shot. So it's on video when I'm telling him, he like, man, you gotta let him shoot that. I'm like, it's cool, it's all good, but it's still a bad shot.
Right. Exactly.
He like,
Don't you
it
love when
is.
players do that? Yeah, don't you love it when they do that? I see that a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, you're like, I know what I'm talking about. Let me do me. Let me do me, please, you know? Okay, real quick, because we are running low on time right now. Drew, do you have any questions about the Drew? Not about you, just like yesterday.
Nah, it's all good. Nah, he hit the nails on the head. So just shout out, great.
Two-time coach of the year, bro.
Congrats on Coach of the Year twice at the Drew. Like I said,
Appreciate it.
I always have an open invitation to go to the Drew, but it's always during summer when I'm already working.
Yeah,
I'm
there you
doing
go.
so much work.
George, I know you love the Drew. Do you have any Drew coach related questions for the Drew League for LG?
His
Hey,
mic's on.
can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Come on, quit messing with your mic over there, man.
That's with my mic.
There you are. You're good. You're good.
Okay, y'all can hear me, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
Yeah.
what was it like overall coaching Montrezl Harrell? Because I know like he was like a dominant NBA player from what I've seen, but
Man, it was good, man. It was a great experience, you know what I mean? It's just a couple moment caused us the championship, you know what I'm saying? But he could have won MVP, but he had went to the TBT $1 million tournament, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he lost his MVP, but he would have been an MVP with us. And no, he did good with us, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't call. He was a stand up guy. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? If he would have played the whole season with us, we probably would have won the championship. You
There
know
you
what I
go.
mean? But he was nice. It was. I'd had to do a lot of coaching that summer. It's good up all the
There,
trash. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, a lot of
Go to work,
egos.
trash.
A lot
Go
of
to work,
ego.
trash.
Yeah.
and he was killing too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. So we're about 1 hour in right now. Again, we want to shout out our sponsor, E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan Hilton. We appreciate you for backing us all this time. So thank you so much. You're watching Double Dribble, brought to you by Take a Shot Media Crew, episode 76, which is Super Sunday with the true patriot of basketball, the coach LG. LG, if possible, can you possibly give us about 15 more minutes? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate you. So let's jump into the ABA. That's you come out, you've played in the ABA, you're now going back to the ABA as a coach. Have you coached any other ABA teams besides the Inland Empire Hounds?
Yeah. I coached the Riverside Rainmakers
Okay.
and in the Empire Invaders.
Oh, the Invaders. I remember the Invaders. Okay.
Yeah.
Rainmakers and the Invaders. Would you have coached the Emperors also if that season would have happened?
I don't even think we do.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that's where we met Rob. When he fouled out of the game in a tryout game. It was hilarious. So, okay. So what's the approach like? You're going into an ABA from the Drew League atmosphere, and you have a little bit of an advantage because you did play in the ABA. So you knew the 3D rule, you knew all those rules. But going in as a coach, is it different mentality wise?
Nah.
There you go.
No, it's not. It's not. It's the same as when I play. You feel me? I just
Hmm.
need some good players. If I can get good players, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
that can play both sides of the court, then it's just we gonna be all right. We're
Well,
gonna be all right.
Yeah, I think you got a few of those out in the IE. Some little guy named Brije Flournoy. He's pretty good, I think.
Nice. You know what I mean? The general, the general. You
The
know what I
floor
The
mean?
general,
general.
the general. There you go. I like that. You know what? And also LG, you're really, really smart behind the bench because last year, I don't want to really talk about it because I know Drew was on the opposite side. Lost by one freaking point in the championship. Okay, let's just go there. There was a little bit of controversy, which we've all got by. We've all moved on. But what did that do to your mentality coming out of last season, going into this season? You did your homework. You got two new bigs with Shells and Big Silva, which the Hounds really, really needed. And you went out and got Kenny Barnes as well, and brought back Wes Harris, which if you didn't see the game last night, go see the game. Wes was killing it.
Last year, it was my first year fully, and we did excellent for what we had, 17-3, you know what I mean? And lost by one, controversy call, you know. And all I wanted to bring the whole team back, you know what I mean, and just add some pieces, some bigs, another guard to back up Breeze, you know. But
Mhm.
everybody have life, and again, the ABA don't pay, so you got to go to work, provide for your family and everything. So some people can't make it on time. Some people
Mm-hmm.
can't make it to trips. We went to one trip, we had 6 players. One
Yep.
trip, we had 8 players.
No, that's
Know
a
what I
hundred.
mean?
That's
So it just this year I just wanted to add some pieces to help us, and I knew the big was the main one. If we can get us a solid big, and then everybody else can go to their natural
mm-hmm.
positions.
No,
You
and
know
you
what I
did
mean?
you did that with Silva and Shells because
Uh,
Silva that dude can move, man. He was
yeah,
up and down
former
the
football
court yesterday.
player.
I could
Former
see
football
that.
player.
I can definitely see that. So yeah, definitely that I mean honestly that's what they lacked. That and maybe a tall guard and then you went out and got Triple J, So you did your homework and I respect the hell out of you for that for sure.
Bringing West in, you needed a
Oh, the
veteran
veteran
shooter.
mentality, man.
I needed a shooter, a veteran,
Uh-huh.
who can shoot it under pressure, and West been doing his thing for us.
Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna put this out here because I know Wes hates it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. We interviewed Wes yesterday, and he said, "Oh, I got like 3 or 4 years left in me," and I 100% believe that, if not more. He was just killing the kids yesterday on the court. But if you were to step down for whatever reason, would you feel comfortable giving your team to a person like a Wesley Harris?
Yeah, if he wanted to coach, I'm, you know, may the next man be successful. You feel me? But me coming into the ABA, I knew how to play. I know you got to play fast. You got to
Mm-hmm.
get turnovers. You got to get 3Ds. If you don't
Mm-hmm.
get 3Ds, it's just a regular game now.
Especially yesterday.
Yeah.
Feel me? So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like in the last few games, haven't been pressing a lot because our players are not in shape. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to play regular defense and hope that you can pressure somebody to throw a half court pass to get a 3D. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like that. So,
No, 100. Drew, you got any ABA related questions for LG?
And let's see. Well, they're more like comments more than questions. You know me, more Mr. Commentary here.
You're good.
Um, but it's like, yeah, I mean, like I feel that yeah, the controversy from last year, unfortunately, you say it's like it's my team over there that causes
Well,
it.
you were just
I'm
with
just
them. You were just with
I'm
them.
just I'm just the stats dude. I just do stats, and my stats are accurate. I have no lead. You know,
That's us.
I
Well,
paper,
that's us this year. That's us this
I'm paper chasing, to be honest.
paper chase. Okay.
My loyalty is to Washington, Franklin,
show me the
Hamilton,
money. Show
Jackson.
me the money.
Exactly. Whoever's paying my bills is who I'm
There
loyal
you
to.
go. Well, that's this
Right.
year.
There
So,
you
Yeah.
go.
but in all seriousness, with the ABA, yeah, when I was first brought along this game, like it's funny, I found footage of myself from the very first game I did in ABA, which was like 6 years ago, and it's just adjusting to that with the whole 3D rules and the whole, not fouling out kind of thing. It's kind of interesting just to see like LG who even regardless whether he's coaching a high school game or whether he's doing the Drew or he still brings that same mentality. And of
Hmm.
course, your players will, gravitate and they'll absorb that information they're getting to make them better. And it's just, him being a former player in the ABA and oversees the experience experience pays dividends when it
It
comes to
does.
something
Ooh, I
like that.
like that. That was good. You gotta make a t-shirt. That was
Mhm.
good.
Yeah. So
George,
shout out.
George.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You
Yeah,
got anything ABA
we
related?
don't need. I don't
ABA
need.
really?
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. I mean, well, first of all, that game against the Legends was a very good game, but unfortunately, you guys lost by one. But man, did J know that he had to get a three up instead of a two
Oh,
during
he
that
knew.
last possession?
He knew.
And
Yeah,
then
you know.
second, he knew. And then second, did you guys have at that time? Did you guys have a timeout remaining? I don't know if you did or you
I
didn't.
can't remember, but I know that he shot the three because
Because
he
he's
shot a
yeah.
three, but they counted it as a two because they gym plays NBA three.
Mm.
Yeah.
So he shot the three that he's supposed to shoot, but
Mm-hmm.
they counted it as two.
Oh, so that was
See, I
that the
didn't know that.
conversation that you guys had
That's it.
like during that last game, during that last discussion?
Yes.
Okay. See, this is the stuff we don't know.
So
Yeah.
when Brige shot the ball, the three, it should have been a three ball. He should have
Okay.
won the game.
Mm.
But the Legends played NBA three last year. They had the NBA, so the referees instead of counting as a two, they counted as a three because they told them that's the 3 point line. But the
Mm-hmm.
3 point line was the line that he really shot it from.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Because if that
Interesting.
was a three, that could have sent it to
That would have
overtime.
tied it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. See, these are the things that we're up in the booth. We're up in the boonies. We don't hear any of this. So okay, makes sense now. Okay. So what was one more ABA question on my side? Who do you feel this year or last year is your team, the Hounds, their biggest rival, and how do you usually approach those games?
Biggest rival is all the San Diego teams.
All of them, right? Not the geniuses. They don't count,
The
right? Sorry, Lester.
mob,
The
the Suns,
mob for sure.
Mob for,
and the
oh yeah.
Legends.
Yeah.
Legends, they beat us. You know, we even match and match.
Hmm.
They, they win, we win. And then the Suns, we like 17-1.
Damn, shots fired.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? They beat us one time. We got them 4 last year, 2 this year. So we like 6-1. It ain't no rivalry with them. We 6-1. It's no rivalry.
Okay.
No, I
Um,
was
Shots
yeah.
fired. I like it.
I
uh,
was watching that
Legends is a
game.
rivalry. Legends a rivalry because we
Okay.
going back and back. They win, we win.
Hmm.
So, and the mob, the way they carry they program, that
Hmm.
will be a rivalry because they beat us by 35. Then they gave us the game and Linwood, and they one of them teams that they're gonna be around for a long time.
Hmm.
I feel, and yeah, that'd be a nice. That's gonna be a rivalry to come.
Okay. Drew, you got anything else ABA related?
Well, the rivalries is one thing. Like I say, it's in the long run. Like I said, my opinion is my opinion, and I just feel it's a brotherhood instead of being a
Mhm.
rivalry. But there's certain teams I can't stand. Like, yeah, I was a Sun at one point. Yeah, and then I can't stand the mob. I really can't. There's a certain individual that works with the mob that I can't
Shh.
stand,
Yeah.
and
Who
so they just
Put it in the
we
chat, George. Put it in the
pause.
chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the
is
chat.
Pause.
it? What's their gender?
He's gonna put it in the chat right
Oh, I'll
now.
put my chat is. Let me see. Let me get to my chat.
Here, let George is a host. He can put it in the chat.
Yeah,
Where's
he
the
he
chat?
knows.
Yeah. We trying to behave, LG. It's hard. It's hard to behave, bro.
I don't want to.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Here,
It's,
did you get it, Drew?
Text it to
yeah,
me. Text
I
it to
got,
me.
I got, I got, I got it. I'll put it in here
I'll
to
text
Yeah, put it
join.
in the chat.
Anyway, so while we're doing that, or I could text LG right now as well.
There you
Um,
go. There you
I
go,
bet it
George.
is Holly.
you got it? You got it? All right, so
Let's
there it
see.
is. We got we
Yeah,
got we got the yeah,
Oh,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and
Yeah.
you understand why it's
Yeah.
Where
just
the
that
chat at? I
what
don't
I
mob
got
understand
you.
it.
I
stand
got you. I got
what
you.
mob stands for with that
Oh my
on there.
God. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're trying to behave right now.
yeah.
So
I don't want to.
hang
We're
on. I'm
not
gonna send it to you right now. I'm gonna
on
text you
that
right now.
Patreon yet. We're not on Patreon. We're not on Rumble yet.
Yeah.
Because trust me, when we're on one of those streamers, I'm letting it all out. I'm
Ooh,
letting it all out. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care.
exactly. All right, I just texted you right now, LG.
yeah.
You can check it right now. All right, so
But
anyway, away from that, Drew, you were gonna go ahead and finish.
nah, I already finished. But it's
He's
just the
laughing. He just
fact.
We
saw
could
it.
go, we could go a whole nother hour
He just
about
saw
this
it.
individual.
He
We
just
could just
saw it.
go a whole nother hour.
I can't
Yeah.
look at my text message. Who is it?
Oh my God, you're killing me. Here, I'll show you on the. Oh, I'm not gonna show you on the screen.
Yeah,
Here, why
I'll
is it?
DM you. I'll DM you.
Yeah, DM
This,
him.
but I can't because I
There you
can't
go.
look at it. I can't get out the
Oh my
Zoom.
God.
Oh,
Oh, because you're on your phone.
Yeah.
all
Okay.
right, all right.
Yeah.
Right. Wait until after.
Start a
All
group
right.
chat.
It'll
All
be
right,
the
y'all
it'll be
work
the
on
su-
that.
it'll be the Super Sunday surprise. How
The
about that?
super. No, that's when he gets his ring today. What you talking
Okay.
about?
I'll say this. It's that individual that you roasted on when that person was trying to take your players.
I already
Last.
just said that. I
Yep,
just said that. I
that's
know
it.
what
Yep.
you're
All right, we
talking
good.
about.
We good. We can move on now. We
Yeah.
good.
We can move on.
I'm proud of you guys for behaving.
I
All right, it was very
really wanted to
difficult.
say that.
So, okay, so going into the playoffs this year, this is our last ABA question, unless George, you have one really quick. Other than that, you're all good because we're running
No,
low on
I'm good.
time.
I'm good. I'm
Okay,
good.
last ABA question. Heading into the playoffs this year, what kind of approach are we going to take?
Man, game by game approach, you don't know who's showing up, what I'm saying, until the game get there, you know what I mean? Because we got so many individuals, but
Hmm.
it's just taking it one game at a time, you know what I'm saying? Next man up mentality, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
try to get to Atlanta.
There
Try
you
to get
go.
to Atlanta. It's gonna
Absolutely.
be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. I'm not saying we going there, because last year you would have told me I'd have said we going. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But reality, it's gonna be a dog fight. You know what I mean? The whole
Hmm.
rest of the season, playoffs, that team up north,
The
they
West is
not
not a joke this
they
year.
not a
It's
joke.
not.
The West is not a joke. The mob is it's for real. You know what I'm saying? Something we got to go through the San Diego mob to get
To the
to the
Panthers.
Silicon Panthers. So you
Mhm.
know what I mean? That's the
Absolutely.
that that's it. I feel we can beat every team, but
Hmm.
it's some teams that match up well with you, and mob is I feel is one of those teams that
Hmm.
match up with us. So
Absolutely. All right, so that's been
see
the
y'all soon. See y'all soon.
exactly. Again, y'all, you're watching episode number 76 of Take a Shot Media Crew presents Double Dribble Super Sunday with the True Patriot of Basketball, LG. We're now going to jump into our fun segment. Everybody always asks us to do these segments. They think they're silly, they're fun, just makes people laugh. First off, we're going to do Off the Hoof with the GOAT, Drew Sanchez. Yesterday, he talked business with the O'Bannons. What do you got today for Coach LG, Drew?
Pretty much the same thing. Business. Let's go business related. Like LG, you say when you're in college, you were doing sports management as far as your degree goes with an so you could be a coach undergrad. But is there any business related stuff I know with your BPE that you're kind of instilling to try to push forward, and how's that going moving forward?
My BPE stuff. I just got shirts right now, but I played in the country, so I'll be sending them to some of my ex teammates, and send them to their families and stuff overseas. And this summer I'm gonna try to get more hats, BPE, some bags
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and me and Cliff Knox, aka Scoop, you know what I mean?
Scooby.
We're gonna put our
Dooby
minds
dooby doo.
together.
Yep.
We're gonna come up with some designs for BPE to some. You know what I mean?
Cool. Yeah,
See how
Scoob's
that
a
goes.
creative dude right there. That's a creative guy right there. Absolutely.
So that
Cool.
was off. That was off the hoof.
Oh, we got a
Just keep
nice,
it.
nice
The
quick
hook
off
was
the hoof.
short and good.
Yeah, we got to get him to his football. Okay, so that'll bring me up to ISO. So my segment is called ISO. LG, you've been around for a while. You've played for a while. You've played against pros. You've played against overseas people. I'm just gonna put it out there. You're told you have to ISO against any player of any league of any era. Who is it, and do you think you could take him?
I could take anybody.
Damn right.
Whoever, who,
I like
who
that
your
answer.
favorite player? Who your favorite player?
My favorite was Kobe. So, but
I
Same
would have
there,
here.
took Cuz too.
there you
I
go.
know his whole game.
There you
That's
go.
the difference. I know Kobe whole game, and he don't know mine, so I'm gonna get him before he get me.
Ooh.
See, but you guys, that sounds like he's insulting Kobe, but he's not. That is,
Kobe would
I
appreciate that.
studied him. I studied him. I know his mentality. That is a coach approach right there. I love that answer. All right, so now we're gonna go quick because I know we got to get you going. George, your turn, sir. Fab Five.
Okay, LG. Who is your Fab Five NBA player that you want to have in your lineup? It could be from any era.
At 5. We going Kobe,
Okay.
Jordan,
Okay.
Magic, Kevin Garnett,
Okay.
and Shaq.
Nice.
That's a nice lineup right there.
Yes, sir. All Hall of Famers. I love that.
In my top 5.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. See, that's why he's so freaking smart, dude. And he picks, the three-headed monster, but you got to have that strong forward and you got to have that killer center. And their LG nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Well,
we're talking Shaq Laker years, right? Not
Yeah,
Shaq.
Oh, I knew this was
Shaq
coming.
Lakers.
I knew
I
that was
kind of knew this
coming.
was coming. I forgot about that one.
Last time we were
And the
on the air,
KG Minnesota, not
Minnesota
Boston.
KG.
There you go.
Yeah. The joke is because 4 years ago, we'd always go, someone would always say Shaq. It was Doc. Doc was with us, Doc Shireen Toscano. And she would always say, "Oh, which Shaq are you talking about?" And she would name off literally every Shaq. So that was Drew and George's thing. That which Shaq are you talking about? So,
Yeah.
okay,
We're not talking
cool.
about no Celtics Shaq or
No Celtics,
Cleveland
no
Shaq.
Phoenix, no Cleveland. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You talking
Magic
about
Shaq, was
the
solid
most
though.
dominating Shaq. That Shaq.
Yes,
I
sir.
take that Orlando Shaq. He was breaking down rims. What y'all talking
Literally.
about?
Oh yeah, I
L-
remember. He broke down like what, 2 rims,
Two,
right?
two
Liter
rims.
literally and
LSU
figuratively.
Shaq.
Yep.
Oh
And he
yeah,
almost
Literally.
that
broke down
Orlando.
like the rim over in New Jersey.
Yep. 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 Speaking of
Yeah, I
that,
remember that.
ABA's very own Marcus Bell broke a rim in China the other day. Not a rim, the backboard. It just shattered. So crazy.
Ooh.
All right, so we're gonna let LG get going right now. This is our closing segment. Drew, your final thought.
My final thought is just, it's good luck with the rest of the season, LG. I know the Hounds are
Yeah,
going to be in the playoffs. Definitely the Legends will be there. The Suns will be there. Marvin the Mob. The same foursome will be in there. Obviously, that team from up North Cal will be in there. So we see them in about 2 weeks. But shout out to LG. Keep doing your thing. Keep mentally shaping the new minds of the future. Do your thing and good luck with everything. Hopefully, it goes your
appreciate
way
it.
this today,
Today.
because we're all patriots, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Go Rams, though. All day, go Rams, baby.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
y'all put y'all jersey on. Put y'all team jersey on. Even though y'all team ain't there, though, go represent your team
Yes,
still.
sir.
Don't be a sore loser.
I'm gonna be wearing the 1-3. I'll be wearing the Kurt
There
Warner,
you
bro. That's
go.
my
Oh,
boy.
go put that
There you go.
on, man. You
I got
feel
my
me?
custom. So, all right,
I'll be
I
George,
used to have a
your
red shirt.
your final thought, George.
Yeah, like Drew said, good luck on the rest of the season. You guys got some great players. Hopefully you guys could go far. Hopefully you guys played the Legends
That would be cool.
in one of the rounds. That would have been like that's a must see TV. And keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like you're wrapping up people's lives, like not only as a coach, but as a brotherhood and as a human being, bro. So keep doing your thing. And I'm gonna
Appreciate
say
it.
this: you're the GOAT that
All
broke
right,
all
Drew.
those records.
Yep.
You're the GOAT. So don't let anybody tell you ain't the GOAT, because El Cerritos is doing a disservice to you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They really
Appreciate it.
are. Because like the thing is, how you have all these records, like that's gonna be unbreakable, but then not have your jersey hang up. That should be illegal.
I
That
agree.
really should. Because
Hey,
like the thing
man.
is, like, you work this hard, but then like they don't recognize you. Like, that's just BS for me, bro.
Yep.
That's just BS.
No, 100.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, but you know what? That's gonna make you motivated even more. So you know what?
Absolutely.
Talk your ish, bro.
He
Talk your
should, because he
ish.
backs it. All right, and then I guess I'm going to close out. I actually have a question. What advice have you given to a player that you feel that relates to life? The most
What
important
advice?
advice that you've given to a player that relates to life.
The most advice, probably just stay focused and keep working on your craft. You know what I mean? To be successful. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
put God first, family second. You know what I
Love that.
mean? And basketball third. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I mean? If you're in college, finish school, go get your degree. You know what I mean? It's gonna help you in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I wasn't going to ask the
Mhm.
second question, but now that you said that, I got to do this. What legacy does LG, the Black Pearl, Lamar Gale want to leave for his daughters?
Man, they dad was a great human being who changed players' lives, put them in position to be successful, and and I was successful.
100. I'm going to end it there. That's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you do on the daily, even when you're not on the court. I've heard stories of you talking to players, giving advice, giving life advice. The O'Bannons, they had all this praise for you, even though they talked a little bit of smack. Saying because we said what was it like coming over from the Cam? I know you're still here. Where when you came over from overseas and got to play for LG? Oh, it was cool. It was like playing for another coach. I'm like, you're a damn liar. He's gonna bench
I
your ass
know.
next week.
He
So,
gave he
No,
gave the PC
they
answer, bro.
good, man.
nah.
They came in and boosted our team up. You know what I mean?
hmm
Young legs. You know
Yeah.
they ambitious. They ready to hoop. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And they gonna go all out for you. You know what I mean?
Nope.
And that's all
And
you
they
can
do.
ask for.
And they do. But honestly, no, all BS aside, all kidding aside, LG, you are like they said, you're the freaking goat of the ABA coaches of the Drew. Like I said, I didn't even know you in the ABA, and then I knew about you in the Drew instantly. So two-time Drew League Coach of the Year, ABA championship coach, hopefully, and just a great all-around father, great all-around man, changing lives daily, and hopefully the Patriots will change his life today. We'll
Oh,
see in a
it
couple
will.
hours. We'll see. So again, LG, Lamar Gale, on behalf of Agent Drew Sanchez, the Go Baller George Ochoa, our sponsors E1 Connect Marketing, Take Your Shot Media Crew. I'm Double R Ricky Rodriguez. I want to thank you guys so much for joining on episode number 76, which is Super Sunday with the true patriot of basketball, Lamar Gale. Next week on Saturday, Valentine's Day, we got a referee coming in, a young referee and a young business owner, Josiah Trice. Make sure
Oh
you
my
guys tune
God.
in for that one. It's
Oh
gonna
my
be fun.
God.
I think LG's gonna
Oh
be
my
there.
God. Oh
He's
my
gonna listen
God.
in.
LG's gonna be there. We're gonna be there. We hope you're gonna be there. Have a great rest of your Super Sunday. Have a super time with your
Him?
family. Everybody's invited. Anyways, you guys are good. We love you guys.
Hey,
Remember, times are
hey,
hard.
hey, put Lamar Gale off.
LG is coming. I'm gonna send you the link. You're gonna be in the audience for sure. Again, you guys.
Now I'm gonna give you. I gotta use a fake name with him because
Oh my.
you know I got. You gotta use a fake name because he gonna
After
give. He
yesterday.
gonna.
Oh, but that's gonna
Yeah.
make it fun. No, that makes it fun. We love authenticity. Again, guys, life is hard. Time is hard. Remember, when life hands you the ball, take
Take
your
your
shot.
shot.
We're out of here.